goal kick. That's probably the first time that we've seen Lithuania knock the ball long, and it just shows the pressure that they're under at the moment.
Yeah.
Anywhere will do for Las Palmas, even from a goal kick. They just want to get the ball away from their goal.
Mitchell Macedo penalised for that challenge on Marcelo. The kick quickly taken. Isco on the ball. Now Toni Kroos. Ramos. Ronaldo back to Kroos, calling for Asensio. Instead it's Vallejo. Now Asensio. Nacho. Cuts inside, Dani Castellano. Kroos again. Kroos getting away from the first man, picks out Asensio. Asensio's cross, Benzema! And Lemos hoiks away. The danger isn't quite over yet. It is a throw to Real Madrid. What an opportunity for Karim Benzema to silence the critics there.
Well, he's had two, hasn't he? And he should have scored both of them this time. He doesn't even make contact with the ball, I don't think. It's a free header, and he completely misjudges it. What an opportunity for Karim Benzema. And that is very representative.
You heard the majority of the fans applauding to try and prevent the atmosphere from chilling too much, but it doesn't help the Benzema cause very much, does it? It's a throw to Las Palmas, who, despite the lack of precision with the final touch from Madrid up front, are very much under the cosh at the moment.
Yeah, they are.
They need to hold on, don't they? And let's see if they can, because, as we said earlier, the longer this stays at 0-0, the more the home players will feel the pressure.
For sure, and Paco Ayestaran would have absolutely been dreaming about getting into half-time at 0-0.
Ramos with the long ball to Nacho, tries to cross first time, it cannons off Dani Castellano. Real Madrid ball. It's a corner, Isco to take it. Or Asensio. Isco trotting over to offer the short option. There's Benzema. His face giving nothing away. Asensio's corner, headed clear and into the back of the net by Casemiro. Nobody got it in the centre. There, lurking about a metre or so beyond the far post, was Casemiro. The corner whipped in by Asensio, and Real Madrid break the deadlock with 4.5 minutes to go until the break. It's Casemiro's second Liga goal of the season, and boy has he done his manager a favour there.
Interesting, the reaction. He barely celebrates. Casemiro, a clenched fist, but he barely celebrates. It's a really good header.
A flick on from Nacho. No, it comes off the defender. It comes off Cagliari, in fact.
But it's such a clever header from Casemiro. He puts it beyond the goalkeeper and puts it inside the far post. Very, very deliberate, very, very well positioned. Didn't need too much power, just needed the perfect direction, and that's what Casemiro found.
Well, that was an important goal for Real Madrid. Castellano showing a bit of style there. Vallejo managing to block. Kilani losing control. It's picked up by Casemiro. Finds Marcelo. Returned to him by Isco. Isco on the ball. Trying to get away from Vicente Gomez. Supported by Kroos. Vallejo hasn't put a foot wrong, the youngster, in the opening half.
No, he's looked really confident as well, hasn't he? Floated some nice diagonal balls in as well. I think he's been excellent so far.
Asensio to Kroos. Picks out Isco now on the right centre of midfield. 1-2 with Ronaldo. Avoids the challenge of Vitolo. Lays it off to Asensio. Isco on the edge of the box. Dispossessed, and the whistle goes. No, it doesn't. Play on. Casemiro. Ronaldo. And he can't get it through Real Lithuania as the whistle goes. Didn't fall for him there, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think the flag up for offside.
I think you're right. And correctly so.
Not a difficult one on that occasion, was it?
In fact, the flag up immediately. He'll be frustrated even so that he didn't beat Lithuania there. Isco going down on the edge of the box. The referee waved play on. Is Castellano. Gets away from Nacho. Return ball to him from Vitolo. Haven't seen enough of Vitolo of late on the ball for Las Palmas. That's good play though. Cagliari, he's got Vitolo to his left. Mitchell Macedo to the right. Here's Gomez. No, it's Isco's ball. Referee finally decides there's no advantage and gives the free kick for the challenge on Jonathan Cagliari from goal scorer and hero Casemiro. It's good refereeing there, Duncan.
Yeah, and Casemiro thought about complaining and then remembered quickly that he's only one yellow card away from suspension and just trotted his way back to help defend this set piece. But yeah, as you say, good refereeing. Tried to let it continue, tried to play on, but in the end brought it back for a free kick.
Alberto Aquilani to take it, floating it in towards the penalty area. Found ahead of Cagliari, who was offside but not too far away. At least I think it's given offside.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Plenty of warning shots.
Well, it's very, very close. He did really well to get it very, very tight indeed. I'm not sure the linesman got that right.
No, I don't think so.
Las Palmas turning the pressure on. Gomez on the ball. Cagliari battling well. Aquilani couldn't quite find the pass, threading it through there. Good response from Las Palmas, but now they could be caught. Nacho, Ronaldo screaming for it and getting it. Las Palmas getting players back. Here's Ronaldo. He's got the pass to Ramos. One back straight away by Toni Kroos, but there's a foul committed on Vitolo and a yellow card for Isco. The referee understanding there, Duncan, that he's cutting out a counter-attack.
Yeah, exactly. A professional foul from Isco. I don't know what Sergio Ramos was doing up in that attack in the first place.
Minute 44. There's the challenge. Free kick to Las Palmas. Closing seconds of this half. I can't see the referee adding much time on because he's let the game flow from the start, from the opening whistle to the end. There we go. 55-45 will get it right. Minutes 9 seconds. It's half time. It's 1-0 to Real Madrid. The goal scored by Casemiro. Here we see it as Asensio's corner comes in. It's flicked on by one of the defenders. Brilliant finish from Casemiro. What a hugely important goal that is for Real Madrid.
It really is, because it's been a nervy performance. I was thinking about using the word sloppy, but it hasn't been sloppy. They played quite well in spells, Real Madrid, but they haven't managed to create that kind of cutting edge in the final third. But that goal, a bit of a scruffy one, takes a flick on from a defender, but Casemiro, as you say, does really well with the header, finds the inside of the net, inside of the post, and puts Real Madrid one up, and that'll be a huge sigh of relief for Zidane, for the players, and I think most of all for the Bernabeu, because they've been nervy in this first half.
Here's the moment where Ronaldo was flagged offside. It was a very tight one, and Ronaldo, as you can see, disagrees. What about Unión Deportiva, Duncan? They went so close to getting in 0-0 at half-time, didn't they?
And it's, to be honest with you, it's poor defending from Vitolo that stops them from doing it. Just sleeping at the corner. He wasn't close enough to Casemiro, and Casemiro got in behind him and got his header on target and then into the back of the net. But they put in a really good performance in the first half. Very, very well disciplined.
Well, if you look at the statistics for possession, 55-45 in Real Madrid's favour. That's by no means getting outclassed and outplayed in the Santiago Bernabeu. We're seeing now the individual comparisons. I have to say, very impressed with Unión Deportiva Las Palmas' determination and confidence to continue trying to play the ball out from the back. They've had one or two interesting attacks that tend to have petered out more or less by the time they get into the final third. I imagine the fans in the Bernabeu will be thinking in the second half, we can add 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, and with that goal advantage, they'll play with a bit more freedom, I imagine. There'll be a few less nerves, and they'll try and build on that first half lead.
Well, we're going to leave you for about 11 minutes. We'll be back a minute or two before the start of the second half here from the Santiago Bernabeu, where, just to remind you once again, the half-time score, thanks to Casemiro, who grabbed a goal on minute 41, is Real Madrid 1, Unión Deportiva Las Palmas 0.